This is the city of Dunedin during winter, and today we're going to build a train station so people from outside the city can travel to and move to this new sprawling city. For that, the first thing we're going to have to do is to unlock trains. So let's do that. And now we have unlocked the rail yard, the train station, the cargo train terminal, and a lot of rails. One problem we might face is that the running costs are not that low actually, and we're not really making money. So at some point this could become problematic, but let's go for it anyway, and if it doesn't work out, then we will just disable it. So before developing anything over here, we actually need to place the rail yard. And I think we actually have to place it somewhere here, which means that at some point we will have to turn this into industry as well. All of this is fertile land, so it should be fine, because we can just add some more farms in this area down here. And then probably have a cargo train terminal somewhere here as well. This rail yard is actually really big, which might become a problem because we don't really have much space. So we actually have to place it really close to the coast, but then there might not be space to add a street, but it looks like that this is the only possible option we have. The alternative would be up here, but looking at the contour lines, up here might be really critical. What about if we actually deleted these rails here and put the train terminal here? If we did this, let's try it. These are double train lines. I think we have unlocked them, yes. So that isn't too bad. Let's delete them and see if we can build something custom. Right smack in the middle. Let's try to connect it up somehow. So this is the first time I got it connected up. We have a lot of spaghetti down here. Let's do the street first and then let's see if we can do something better about it. We could have a street run down here under the water, and then come back up here and connect up right along this station. This will destroy this park a bit, but I think we can make it work. And then at the end of the day, we can connect it over here, so this isn't a fully isolated island. Let's try how that would look. I don't think it will work, so the only option would be another bridge going right across here, probably like that. Though that would really destroy the visuals, we could try to have it come out from here. That might actually be an option. I'm afraid it would look really ugly, but I think this is the main option we actually do have. So how about doing it from here? So this is what it would look like. It for sure does not look beautiful. So maybe we could try to run a small road along this side here. Let's try a different option. So I can do this. It's a bit ugly because it crosses the street here once, but it allows a small solution. Let's try to not have it cross here. Change the terrain a bit on the same level. So just here a tiny bit. And then we can for sure make it work. So this is the street now. I think it looks okay. It doesn't overlap here anymore. So that should be fine. And then this street connection will be here to the next train station, which is now our main project that we can actually build now. Wow, it's actually bigger than I thought. But we will remove some of these lanes here again to make it fit in. At least this inner one. Let's check how it would look. But no, we're going to delete all of these. Let's say we do this. Now we need to make all these lanes work. So this is just a small line. Let's see if I can make it work, and I'll get back to you. So this is what I have built. I surely do hope it's functional. We're going to keep all these lanes here how they are right now and just see if it works. Then we can decide if it's good or not. So let's settle on having a pedestrian area here and this still being open for cars. So actually I decided to build out this road completely. Only issue is still that the train station isn't very interconnectable right now. So I'm thinking of adding one more crossroad here, like that. So now it's time to change places for our fire station, as well as the police station. I think it makes sense if they are right next to the train station, just right there, and the fire station on the other side, right here. And now we have to adjust these paths that we already built, so it would make sense that one is coming from here. Now we can add some offices right here. And these inner areas would realistically be commercial buildings. So probably a small kiosk right here, some supermarket, something small here as well, and some more big things. Also, I don't want things zoned here on the side, so let's add the path. And maybe we change this middle thing for another office so they can settle in. Let's start the time and see how everything settles in. Now that we have everyone moving in, we are also going to quickly plant some bushes and trees. So let's start with a few bushes. Just everywhere here. As well as over here. Then we are back with the hickory and of course the pine trees. I want to have a lot in this area because here there won't be any houses. A good amount in this park area. And some dotted around all these other areas. Just like that. Interestingly enough, we still don't have any commercial demand, but that's fine. Let's see how our trains are doing. Our money is now again really much in the minus, 170,000 in the minus to be exact. But that is fine right now. Hopefully these trains bring in more people. Let's speed it up and let's wait for an incoming train. Also, we can activate parking fees at this train station. Currently, I don't think there's any more parking here, but let's have that. And I think still also the incoming trains don't carry any passengers. That's a pity. So currently also all the incoming trains, they're still empty. Oh no, they're not. So this train just picked up 600 passengers. Or it drove by with 600 passengers. I'm not sure if it stopped here. So no one wants to take any trains yet, but honestly there's also not much yet to visit. Apart from maybe this one park. So we really need to get more taxes soon. Well, so this train station is pretty much done then. There is not much more we can do to it now. So let's also fill up this area with some medium density residential, just to get in more residents. So we're going to zone in the same style that we did on the other side. Let's try like this. And then we're going to add some paths to make it beautiful. So we added some various paths down here. And at the bottom we can actually also place down again some more wealthy homes. One right here. One here. Oh, it's even two. And maybe a small one over here. Now the snow is back. Okay. And the last thing for us to do is to actually plant some trees again. So even more people are moving in. That means we are also getting more taxes. Actually, I'm wondering. We have a ton of people parked here on Lafayette Street. But why? There's nothing here. Who do you belong to? Show me. You live here. You park there. Oh, maybe you can't park there because of the greenery. That might be an issue, but that's a good issue. Because that means that I can charge here a lot for parking. And it means at some point I should build parking garages and public transport. And that means that I should definitely plant trees on this street. Just so people don't park in front of the train station. Normally these houses would have at least some garages somewhere, but now they can't park anywhere. We could unlock parking areas. Maybe this would allow us to make some money. If we made all these streets also not legal to park, or like not allow them to park by building plants on the side. One last thing that we're going to do is an economic decision. We're importing electricity for 90,000 and it costs about 100,000 to operate a power plant, specifically the coal power plant. So we are actually going to build it and place it just right here, because with exporting electricity this will actually make us money. So if we now look in our economics, let's run it quickly. We should import less electricity. Yes, so the imported amount of electricity is going down and the exported is going up. So now we're no longer importing electricity, but we're exporting. And the power plant costs us 140,000. We can reduce that by a bit. We reduce it to 50% and it still costs 100,000. Well, okay, but we're still exporting and we're not. Now we're importing electricity again. That's weird. Maybe let's keep it at 100. So the budget just changes the maintenance resources that are really, really high. So even after building this power plant, we are losing a lot of money. But we have a lot of high demand for different things. That is a problem to solve for the next episode, where we might try to build a tile, to buy a tile to solve this problem. Maybe one around here. But we'll see in the next episode. Hope to see you then.